Okay, 5 fast ways you can boost happiness. Let's go. Okay, so the first way to boost your happiness, and this will boost your happiness for the rest of the day. So you gotta do this once, preferably at the start of your day, and for the rest of the day, your mood will be pretty light compared to if you didn't do the first step. So, yeah, the first step is an act of kindness. You heard that right. So, an act of kindness is basically uh, so for example, you're going to school in the morning, you're walking to school, and you see this old man who's finding it hard to cross the road. You go ahead and you help him cross the road. That'll make you feel good about yourself, trust me. You think it won't, it really will. The only reason you think it won't is because you haven't, you know, done any any acts of kindness recently, and you've basically gone numb to being kind. Mm. It doesn't need to be anything very big, like you don't need to spend any money on this, you don't need to buy your friends anything. Maybe you just take a walk with one of your friends, tell them tell them how you feel about them, tell them how grateful you are for them, and ask them how they feel about you. Just be kind for once. And do it from the bottom of your heart. Don't do it just because I told you to. See, recognize when you can be kind. There's always opportunities for you to be kind. Always. So, yeah, that's the first step. Perform an act of kindness. Let it be small, but make sure you're kind. That'll really make you happy because it's natural, you know. Being kind to other humans makes us happy. It's just science. I mean, I don't know the actual science behind it, but the bro science is basically being happy, being kind to someone else will make you happy because you're of the same race. We're in the human race, right? So being kind to your brothers and sisters will naturally make you happy too. Now the second step to instant. This is like an instant happiness booster. You can do it right now while you're watching this video. Is to fake a smile. So, you know, faking a smile has been looked upon a lot in the modern day, since you're like, oh, you shouldn't fake smiles, you should, you know, show your true emotions. You shouldn't be like, oh, I'm actually like clinically depressed and I'm just faking on a smile so that other people don't ask me how I'm feeling, like, blah blah blah. Shut up, just try it for 20 seconds. Fake a smile, but make sure your smile is real. Like, just don't do that. Like, force on like a real smile, like a something like that. Force on your real smile and do it for like a solid 20 seconds. Trust me, you'll start feeling better already. Fake that smile, bro. Fake that smile. Just do it for 20 seconds. And this works anytime. Maybe you got to school late and you got scolded by a teacher or anything or something, and you just go back to your place, you sit and you just fake a smile to yourself. It'll make you feel better about yourself. Make you feel a little lighter about the entire situation, in fact. Just fake a smile, bro. Just try it once. Do it right now. Pause the video and do it right now, bro. Fake a smile right now. See, it works for me. I mean, it is working now. I've been faking a smile all along and I'm naturally smiling now. Maybe that's because I'm talking to a camera and whatnot, but still it works. You can see it firsthand. I'm not even smiling, I'm just thinking of smiling. That works too. Think of smiling. You'll break into a smile naturally. So that's the second step. Is to fake a smile, bro. Let's do it. Just stop being a grumpy guy. Fake that smile. Now, the third step is a daily phone call walk. So basically, what I used to do, I mean, I still do it sometimes, but what I used to do is when school was going on. I mean, I have my summer holidays right now, so I'm pretty much happy most of the times. But when school is going on, there's exam stress and whatnot. What I used to do is I used to step out of the house and I just used to go on a walk and call one of my friends, any one of your friends. Just put your AirPods in, or just hold the phone up here and just go on a walk into nature if possible. You can go walk in like the streets, you can go walk in the city too, but it's better in nature because spending time in nature has proven to increase happiness. So yeah, spend some time in nature and go on a light-hearted call with your friend. Make sure you're not like debating with your friend. I mean, you can, but a light-hearted call will definitely do the job. You basically go out of the house for. It doesn't need to be very long. It needs to be like minimum 10 to 15 minutes. 10 to 15 minutes. That's all I'm asking you. I mean, I used to go for like an hour because I had time. Don't question me. I had time, so I used to go for an hour. But that's the only time I went out of the house because I usually used to be at home working or something. But yeah, step out of the house, maybe for 15, 20, 30 minutes. Call anyone. Call a person you've not called for maybe months or years and speak to them about life, about anything, about school. Have a light-hearted conversation which will make you both smile and feel better. That's the third step to boosting your happiness. Now the fourth step is to ask your mom to tell a story. And yeah, ask your mom to tell a story like you used to back when you were a little child, and make sure the story is about yourself, because it's a human trait. When something is surrounded around us, we tend to give it more attention compared to if it is not surrounded around us. So yeah, ask your mom to tell you a story about yourself, like when you were a little baby, because your mom won't say no and she'll have hundreds of stories about you when you were a baby. And maybe you like to hear yourself. You like to hear stories about yourself from when you were small, because you didn't know how you were when you were a little baby. I mean, come on. I don't remember the last time I thought about myself when I was a baby. And I have no memories too. I basically have zero memories. I have very few memories. I have this one memory in which, I bagged it. I have this one memory of me in which I banged and bagged. Yeah. I have this one memory of me from when I was a baby in which I like banged into this god altar. So we had like this altar kind of thingy, like this sort of small closet, but the doors were made of like glass, like hard glass, and they were closed. So I remember I was on all fours. I just crawled up to this with like full speed and I just headbutted, bro. Like, just headbutt that, glass gate, and one of them actually came off. I think it may have broken. I'm pretty sure I broke one, but I didn't get hurt somehow. I don't know. I have a strong head. So yeah, I was told this story by my grandmother, and I still remember it. So that should be self-explanatory. Go ask your mom or your grandmom to tell you a story about yourself. I mean, you could ask your dad too, but there's always a difference in how your mom and your dad will narrate a story of when you were a baby. So yeah, ask your mother or grandmother or aunt or any preferably female family member to tell you a story. They'll always have a different perspective. They viewed you differently when you were a baby than what your father or grandfather did, right? Okay, so the last and final step to becoming more happy, to boost your happiness, is to get your friends together, 4 or 5 friends. It's okay even if you're in like threes. It's okay. Get your friends together and go out into the nature and climb a tree. What's the last time you climbed a tree, bro? Answer honestly. Because the last time I climbed a tree, like a tree, last time I climbed a tree, it was like somewhere in 2018. I'd gone to like one of my friends' villages, and there was this mango tree I climbed. It was huge. It was an out-of-body experience. It was like a spiritual experience in itself. And only recently, like a few weeks back, I had gone to like this other district. It's in my state. I'd gone to this other district called Kolhapur. Maybe maybe you don't know. And I climbed a tree there, and it was such an out-of-body experience, bro. It was crazy. It was. See, I cannot use my words to explain how it was. You need to experience it for yourself. Go climb a tree. And if you can't, if it's like impossible, like if you haven't seen a tree If you don't have any trees in your locality, which I think you don't, then you can do something else. So, for example, play a sport. See, don't do something you do very often. So if you play cricket every day, don't play cricket every day. If you play football every day, don't play football, baseball, volleyball, basketball. You understand me? Maybe go for go-karting if you think you'll really enjoy it. Actually, don't. Do something in nature. Maybe like plant a tree, or maybe like play fights in a garden. Do something fun. Do something in nature. And as always, do the hard work, especially when you don't feel like it. Mwah.